not by power, not by might, but by the Spirit. Not by power, not by might, but by the Spirit. Have you been utilizing too much willpower? Exhausting. Notice how the ones that was in tune with the Spirit of God, in tune with themselves, it was effortless. Even when the disciples had healed the man that couldn't walk, but that was by the temple, asking for change, they said, change I do not have, but what I do have is effortless. You don't have to, you don't have to do that. I understand those that do, you know what I'm saying? I don't talk down on that because I do understand that that is part of some people's character. It's not an act all the time. And God is in it. You know what I'm saying? When it's unique within themselves. But, yeah, not by power, not by might. Effortless. You're right. It don't have to be that hard. It don't. Tune in, man. You a king. God the Father. Shoot his seed, his spirit, into Mother Earth. Now my spirit is covered in dirt. But I ain't dirty. You know what I mean? Don't bow down to the flesh. This is just the vehicle. And what is bowing down to the flesh? Some may say just smoking a cigarette, you bow down to the flesh. You can just simply utilizing your eyes. You could say you bowing down to the flesh. What's your perception of it? Really just digging deep. A lot of questions. What is bowing down to the flesh? What do that mean? Just tune in to the Spirit. Stop worrying. Just tune in. Meditate. Talk to God and listen. And when you start listening, you're going to find yourself talking less. One thing I learned about being in God's presence, after a while, I was just like, man, I just want to learn. I want to know more. Just want to listen. I notice I have stopped praying. I just want to listen. But now I heard God saying, what do you want? You have not because you ask not. What do you want? And I say, some may, call it a testimony, but I'll say this was my godly experience in a relationship. It was about a year and a half. I didn't pray for, nothing. I was just thanking God all the time. God spoke to me. He said, you haven't asked for anything. What do you want? And I would give it to you. And I was just like, oh, well, God, it'd be nice to have my license. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had my license in like 10 years. So that's why I replied back to God, just thinking in my mind, just joking. Like, man, it'd be nice to have my license. I was like, God, true. 2 days later, I get a letter in the mail saying you have a 30-day window to apply for your license. I still had $700 left to pay on my tickets. I was $5,000 in debt with tickets. Real talk. Thank God he brought me out. I was just like, I couldn't do nothing but just look at the letter like, wow. You have not because you ask not. Let's get it. Cash therapy, baby.